Hi,
Good morning.
it's Ted Field, Edina Realty Senior Services, and this is Beverly is it Kossack?
Kossack.
And this is Beverly Kossack, who is the Sales and Outreach Director here. We're in Lakeville today. We are at Fountains of Hosanna. So, Beverly, I'm just going to ask you to tell us what the heck's going on here.
So, we are a faith-based community,
Mhm.
the Fountains at Hosanna, and we are managed by Ebenezer, who has 100 plus years of experience in caring for seniors. And we are physically connected to Hosanna Church, which is a partner, which is a huge benefit for our residents here. They actually have a breezeway that they can walk just direct over to the church. And then we also partner with All Saints Catholic Church for our Catholic residents. So they
Okay.
come in.
Tell me how important you think the faith-based part of your community is.
It's,
I mean, I know, I know others who I've worked with even, who have wanted, I want a faith-based community.
right.
And faith-based doesn't necessarily mean Catholic or Lutheran or
No, it
whatever.
does
They
not.
just include
Exactly.
everyone.
Yes. So with having that faith-based community, we do have a full-time chaplain on staff, but it is non-denominational.
Right,
So
or all
she-
denominations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She addresses everyone's faith in whatever direction they are looking for. It's very personal based
Good.
set up for
So
them.
one-to-one even. sit down.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
that's the
We
really-
offer, devotions, weekly service, but again, it is very open to individuals. If it's something that an individual loves our community, but faith isn't important to them, it's not intrusive in their daily life.
Okay.
So it's been very important for our residents during the COVID time to have that extra support if they need it.
Well, we're reading more and more about being cooped up and how people are getting a little squirrely.
Yes,
And it's the 1st of October today
I know.
when
Can
we're
you
taping
believe?
this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's October already, and we haven't started hibernating yet. So
Exactly,
I think
yeah.
that's great that you are aware of that.
Yes, and
concern,
she
whatever.
works hand in hand with our activities director also. So that really does help support the whole community.
Right.
What are their needs and what are they looking for and how are we going to address it?
Okay. My question would be, how many years has this building been open? I remember when it opened. How many
Yes,
years?
so we are coming up on our 8-year.
8 years already.
Mhm.
Oh my
8-year
goodness.
anniversary.
Yeah.
And I'm coming up on my 8-year anniversary.
Here.
Yes. Here
But
in
didn't
the
you start as
community.
a dishwasher or something?
Sort of, not quite.
No,
I
tell
did-
us,
yes.
because you really did have an interesting ascent
I
here.
did.
Because I've known you all these years.
I know. I started with the community at the front desk.
That's right.
Which was awesome. That gave me a great opportunity to meet all the families coming in. And then I worked from that into being, office administration and then into the sales and outreach position. And I've been in this position 5 years now.
Is it?
Maybe 6 actually.
Yeah.
Yes. So I had a lot of connection with the families and the residents that are here too.
So is it true then you know every resident, obviously first name and
Yes,
a lot
we
of
do.
history and stuff.
We do.
I remember when I was in the healthcare background, and I so loved walking through the dining room and saying hi Dolores, hi whomever,
Exactly.
and
That's
knowing
what-
them. It was just
Yes.
it just felt like family almost.
It is. We consider the community here, it is their home. So we are actually working in their home and we are here
Oh,
to
good.
serve them.
Good attitude.
And we really try and pride ourselves on knowing all of our residents by their first name and addressing them that way. So it is a lot of fun getting to know all the families.
They get to rely on you, don't they?
They do,
Yeah.
yes. One of the nice things with our community right now too is we have a lot of longevity with our staff. The majority of our staff have been here a long time. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 6 of us that have been here from the
Wow.
time that the doors have
That
opened.
is so important too, because as we know in any business, the turnover is terrible.
Yeah. The consistency for the
Yeah,
residents
yes, exactly.
really makes
And that's
them
what I was
feel
gonna say,
comfortable.
you know, if they can come down and expect to see the same, pretty much the same familiar faces every time,
Exactly.
that's part of home,
Yes, it
right?
is.
Yeah,
Definitely.
good. Well, tell us more about then the fountains and
So we have the partnership also with Fairview.
yeah,
Fairview offers an array of services for the residents here. It can be anything from a social worker to occupational therapy, home care hospice. They have a team that can come in and do rounds with our residents, so that's another nice feature for them.
certainly.
We
is.
also partner with Bluestone Physician Service, and that's available for our assisted living and our memory care residents. So we do offer independent living, assisted living, and memory care here. So
Okay.
you are able to age in place
Right.
without
you have-
having to make a move.
I toured a few times actually with some clients,
Mhm.
and you have large apartments. They're nice and airy and
We do,
and all
yes,
that. I
yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Big windows allow a lot of light,
Right.
you know, very comfortable.
Right.
We have, I believe, 12 different floor plans in the community, so
12?
there are a lot of options
Yeah,
for
a lot of
people
corner
coming in.
units and that type of thing.
Yes.
Right now we are in the dining area, I guess. What would you call
This
it?
is actually our bistro area.
Right
so
now we're in a bistro area, and we made everybody get out so we could sit here. And then in behind you can see, I believe, the front entrance and that. So it's as soon as you come in here, it's welcoming. I
Very
came
warm
in
and welcoming,
warm and
yes.
welcome. Everything is white and
We have a
marbly.
big fountain that you can probably maybe hear a little bit in the background.
Is there money in there?
No, no.
No one wishes.
A few people here and there.
So where's the money?
Not a lot in there.
Okay, I'm gonna wish.
It gets cleaned out weekly by the maintenance staff.
I'll bet
so
it
maybe
does.
they have a little jar going
Ooh,
with all
there's
the
a
pennies
quarter.
and quarters in there.
Okay.
So we offer, our community is a secure community. It is locked 24 hours a day. We have a receptionist area that is staffed 7 days a week. We have a lot of amenities in the community. Our activity staff, we have 5 individuals, which is highly different than most communities. So there are activities 7 days a week. We have lifelong learning, art programs. We have a salon, we have a bank, club lounge. We have a lower level billiards room for our
Wow,
residents. Yeah, a lot of different activities for them to do.
So tell me then, one final question.
Mhm.
What's your favorite part of your job?
Getting to know the families and specifically the residents, you know, once they move in, but just having that connection with them,
Right.
helping guide them through, you know, sometimes it can be a very rough time for families. We have, you know, either emergency situations or future planning, and it's just nice to be a part of that and that they trust you, that, you know, they're moving their loved one into someone, you know, somewhere that's going to be a happy place for them, that they're going
It's
to
a
get
good
what
way
they
to put
need.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in today. Anything else to say except goodbye?
Not that I can think of right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard her speechless before, so I'm
Yeah.
sure it's a temporary setback. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next Tuesday. I'm not sure where we're going to be, but
Thank
we'll
you.
be
and
there.
Thank you for coming to the Fountains at Hosanna today.
It was my pleasure. I'm glad we got this together.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone. Have a good week.